everyone. So today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about situation analysis work in industry, nonprofit work, in the public sector. This is a specific genre of document, business document, that's used to kind of get a feel for the market situation for a company or organization. It's also used to uncover specific issues within an organization. And there's several ways that situation analyses are carried out. There's different methods. It's likely that you've heard about this if you've taken a kind of public relations course or communicate any other kind of communication or marketing course. This is the informational report that gives you the basis for a proposal later on, a proposal for a solution or a new method of doing things in the organization. And so I really want to go over this, especially since this is your first major assignment. And it would be a good idea just to kind of get a sense for different kinds of situation analyses that are out there and what the SWOT analysis, which is the particular method you'll be using, what that specifically allows for you to do when you're assessing any kind of situation within a company. So, what is a situation analysis? They are the methods a company, organization, or agency uses to understand the internal and external factors that affect its productivity and success. And most of the methods do address some kind of internal factor assessment and an external factor assessment. So there are many different types of situation analyses, but the three most common ones are a 5Cs analysis, a SWOT analysis, and a Porter's 5 forces analysis. The 5Cs looks at what the company, a description of the company, the customers, the competitors, collaborators, and climate. So it's really assessing the kind of players in any kind of rhetorical situation. A lot of those kind of map onto sources, receivers, speakers, subjects, etc. The Humphreys SWOT analysis, which is what you all will be doing, it's also called, I believe, a SWOT matrix. There's a couple other terms for SWOT analyses, i.e., I think, analyses or matrix. And what you're doing is looking at internal factors, which are strengths and weaknesses, and you're looking at external factors, opportunities and threats. So you're getting a sense for what's going on in the company or outside the company based on those two kind of prongs. And then the Porter's 5 forces really focuses on this idea of force, a trajectory or a movement, either within the company or outside the company. So the 5 forces are competition in the industry. They are the potential for new people to come into the industry and become competitors. It is the power of your suppliers, the power of your customers, and then the threat of substitutes. So why SWOT analysis in particular? Well, first, it actually is a very easy method to use. In fact, most SWOT analyses are done simply through market research. I'm having you guys do interviews just to practice interviews, and specifically the informational interview. It's a good strategy to have in your back pocket, but SWOT analyses are incredibly easy to find because you can, or to actually conduct, because you can find a lot of this information online. I'm having you do the interview so that perhaps you can uncover something that you may not be able to see simply by researching the company. So it easily helps organizations understand themselves, but also competitors. It helps them uncover potential avenues and take advantage of overlooked or underestimated opportunities for success. So the internal factors of a SWOT analysis are the strengths and weaknesses. The questions that you ask yourself are the following. What have you done right? What relationships are important in the work you do? And what do you have that others don't? Weaknesses are what detract from the value that you offer. What do you do that puts you at a disadvantage? What do you need to do in order to be a good or a better competitor? And then the external factors are your opportunities and threats. In what ways are you likely to prosper based on the current market? Do you see trends happening in the market that you can take advantage of? How can your strengths be used to maximize those opportunities? Threats are what risks you face that you cannot control. So this is very important, is that threats are things that you can't control. What are your competitors doing, for example? How can you address weaknesses to better prepare you for potential harm? So again, that's a kind of question about trajectory. If the industry is going in a particular direction, are you in a position where you will be harmed by your current factors? So really this all gets around to strategy. What is within your control to change, and what will make you more effective? And this is really the purpose of your situation analysis, is to figure out what a company, what this person, what this representative you're speaking with, what they can do to make their company more effective, to change things that are within their control. And so that's really what a SWOT analysis is about. It is the first step, in fact, to a strategic plan, which is a very important document for a lot of companies, but especially nonprofit organizations, to figure out what they need to accomplish in the next few years to better prepare themselves for the industry, for new directions, and for dealing with the problems that are within their company.